Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rich and Boney, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Boney's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. We're using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Rich keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the slip collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. And Boney's going to come home with her very own slip collar, and you'll be taught how to use that during your one-on-one session. Now she's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is nothing more than proper walking on a leash. The command is Boney heel. And her job at this point is to stay even with your left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that you stop your feet, she should sit automatically without being told. And Boney likes a lot of praise. She's a very praise-motivated girl. She's a little shy and a little nervous, but she does good with a lot of, you talk to her, praise her up, tell her she's doing a good job. Now the next exercise that Rich is going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and you can practice this indoors as well as outdoors, and it is recommended. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position, and each time that you return to your dog's shoulders, they expect to get another command. So Rich told her to heel again, just so she knows what to expect, and they take off heeling. Beautiful automatic sits. Very nice. He leaves her in a stay. And practice your sit stays with both dogs in the house. Put their training equipment on. Each of you take a dog and practice your obedience. This time, instead of returning to her, Rich calls her. And he makes a very happy voice, Boney come, and she comes and sits right in front of Rich facing his knees, and then she returns back around to heel position, back where we start. We always end up back where we started at heel position. And at that point you can do any command that you want. And Rich is going to leave her in another sit stay and demonstrate that come on command again. You use her name. He talks her in, and she sits right in front of him facing his knees. That's to end jumping and all of that. Good job, Boney. And now we're going to set up to show you our down commands, and there are 2 of them. We have down from a heel position and down from a distance. Now the down from heel is exactly that. It's done from with the dog sitting on your left side. Rich takes the open flat of his palm, moves it straight down toward the ground, and gives the one-word firm command to stay. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. And you can practice this right in your living room. When Rich returns back to her again, he returns all the way around her. As an additional distraction, he gives her a pat for praise. He heels her out of that, and we'll demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. And we're going to be teaching you how to incorporate these commands into your everyday living situations.
Down. Stay.
Great job. Now when you get a little bit more comfortable, you'll mix your commands up so she doesn't get too used to everything the same all the time. Rich called her in out of that. How to return back to heel. Good job. And now we're going to demonstrate for you the down from a distance. So Rich is going to leave her in a sit stay. He's going to walk out to the end of his training leash. He's going to use his right hand to give the command, and he drops her into a down from 6 feet away. Beautifully done. She's done a really, really great job. We've demonstrated for you her heel, her automatic sit, her stay, her down from a distance, and her come. These are the exercises that you're going to practice with Boney when you get her home. And again, we'll answer any questions that you have about her behavior, how to incorporate her back into the home successfully when you come for your lesson. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.